students. So today I am here with the life processes chapter of class 10, human circulatory system. In my last video I made you understand about blood vessels. Now I am going to explain about the structure of the heart. Once you learn the structure and the parts of the heart, it will become very easy to understand its function. So let us first know about the heart. What is this heart? Heart is well known as pumping organ. It is called pumping organ. This pumping organ means what? It pumps the blood throughout the body continuously 24 hours. And this heart functions without getting tired. It never gets tired. Till a person is alive, it keeps functioning 24 hours, even when we are sleeping. Where is it located? This heart is located in your chest cavity. Upper thoracic cavity is there, in which inside the rib cage, it is located. This rib cage prevents the heart from external injuries. Rib cage prevents the heart from external injuries. It is said that heart is situated at the left side, but this is wrong. Actually, heart is located right between the chest cavity, but the left part is a bit tilted, a bit bigger. That is why it seems that heart is located at the left part of thoracic cavity. This heart is just like a fist of human. See, fist. Broader from upside and conical from lower side. If you see this diagram, broader from upside and a bit conical from lower part. So it is just like fist, your fist. And the movement of heart is expansion and contraction. It expands and contracts. You know, if we see that upper part and if this we think that the lower part, then the movement is like when upper part constricts, lower part inflate. It moves like this. See, like this the movement of the heart. When the upper part expand, lower part constrict. Let us know the structure of the heart. Heart is four-chambered. It is four-chambered. Actually, upper part is known as auricle. Or atria. And the lower part, what you are seeing, it is known as ventricle. So auricle and ventricle is divided by a septum. Which divides the heart into left and right part. So the same auricle becomes left auricle and right auricle. And the same ventricle becomes left ventricle and right ventricle. So two-chambered heart is actually four-chambered in case of mammals. Mostly it is of four-chambered in case of mammals. Same auricle and ventricle divided by a septum into left and right part. This heart is covered by pericardium. This is the heart. It is covered by a double membranous structure. You can see this structure. This structure is double membranous structure, and these membranes are called pericardium. This membrane is what called pericardium. And between these two membranes there is a fluid found. Which fluid is called pericardial fluid. What it does? This fluid maintains, or what it does, it decreases the friction at the time of movement of the heart. At the same time, it prevents the heart from external injuries. This is what the function of this pericardium and pericardial fluid. properly here, you can see there is a hole like structure shown here. These hole like structures are called valves. They are what called? Valves. The right part, this right part has the valve known as tricuspid valve. The right part of the valves are called tricuspid valves because it has three cusps. And the left part of the valve is called bicuspid valve. Bicuspid valve, which has two valves only. And these all valves help in the unidirectional movement of the blood from auricle to ventricle. That's all. So this is what the structure of the heart. Now see properly, if you can see, this is the valve I have told you is bicuspid and tricuspid. Now there is one more valve. If you see properly, there is one more valve. These are called semilunar valve or arterial valve. Semilunar valve or arterial valve they are called. So their functions I'll make you understand right after the structure. So this structure you understood. This is what the structure of the heart. Left auricle, right auricle. Left ventricle, right ventricle. Tricuspid valve, bicuspid valve. And these two are semilunar valve. Can you see this main arteries? Can you see? This is this main artery. This is what the main, which is divided into two, or you can say in three. This is called aorta. This is what called aorta. And aorta is the biggest artery of the body. Aorta is the biggest artery of the human circulatory system, which gets divided into three parts. Now see this. Can you see this? This is what two parts are there through which arrow is shown. It is shown that the blood is entering. Blood is entering inside the heart. This is what known as vena cavas. This is what called vena cavas. They are two in number, so they are called vena cavas. So right after that, I am going to explain about the function of this whole heart. Now you are knowing the complete structure. We are going now to understand how does it function. As I have told you that heart is four-chambered. You know, this heart consists both kind of blood, oxygenated and deoxygenated. Oxygenated means pure blood and deoxygenated means impure blood. So let us know how does the blood comes to heart and how it is distributed throughout the body. There are two veins. There are two veins. These are the biggest vein of our body, which are known as vena cavas, as I have told you. Lower part. The lower part of the body collects impure blood from the tissues and cells. And the upper part of the body also collects impure blood from the tissues and the cells. And they both gets open into right auricle. And they both gets open into right auricle. It means right auricle is filled with impure blood. Right auricle is filled with impure blood. Then what happened when upper part of the heart constrict? When upper part of the heart constrict, then this blood goes to ventricle. Then this blood goes to ventricle. After coming the blood into ventricle through this tricuspid valve, right side tricuspid valve is there. When it comes down, then it gets closed. It never let the blood goes back. It never let the blood go back. So it gets closed. It gets closed. Now blood is in the ventricle. As I have told you, once auricle constrict and then gets open. When it gets open, then ventricle constrict. So when ventricle constrict or when ventricle squeeze its blood, then the same blood goes to this semilunar valve. Can you see the valve here? Through this valve, they go to this blood, impure blood goes to goes very fast. See properly, left side and right side. And these both moves to the lungs. Here left and right part, lungs are there for the purification of blood. So this blood goes to lungs for purification. With what? This artery is known as pulmonary artery. You know, arteries always carry pure blood except one artery, and that artery is pulmonary artery. And that artery is pulmonary artery. This pulmonary artery only consists in pure blood. So once it goes to the lungs, and right after purification, it is given back. It is given back to the left part. Can you see this arrow? I hope you are seeing this clearly. So they came back now to the left part of auricle via pulmonary vein. Pulmonary vein. So once again, let me tell you, all veins of your body consist deoxygenated blood, impure blood, except this pulmonary vein. This pulmonary vein consists pure blood because it is opening from lungs and going to the left part of your heart. It is opening, or it's starting from lungs and going to the left part of your heart. And this pulmonary artery is starting with the ventricle and going to the lungs for purification. At the same time, let me tell you, at the same time, when this blood comes to auricle, this part, when it squeezes, then the same blood goes to ventricle through bicuspid valve. And when the lower part constrict, then what happens? जब निचला हिस्सा हार्ट का स्क्वीज करता है, तो लेफ्ट पार्ट का ब्लड तो लंग्स में जाता है प्यूरिफिकेशन के लिए, और राइट पार्ट का जो ब्लड है वो मेन आयोटा में जाता है. That I had told you. This is what the main aorta. This is what the biggest artery. ये प्योर ब्लड जो है वो आयोटा में आता है, और ये आयोटा डिवाइड कर जाता है 3 पार्ट्स में. एक पार्ट नीचे की तरफ बढ़ता है, दूसरा पार्ट सर की तरफ बढ़ता है, और तीसरा पार्ट मिडिल पार्ट ऑफ द बॉडी में रह जाता है. फॉर व्हाट? फॉर डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ प्योर ब्लड. एंड दिस फंक्शन इज कंटिन्यूअस. So let me explain it once again, then you will understand it well. I told you that right part of the auricle collects blood from vena cavas, inferior vena cava and superior vena cava. At the same time, left part of the auricle is collecting blood from lungs. So this both part is inflated because of filling of the blood. Now when it is squeezed, when this part squeezed, then what happened? Right auricle sends the blood to right ventricle, and left auricle sends the blood to left ventricle. Same time both the blood comes down through tricuspid valve and bicuspid valve. Now when the lower portion constrict, then this right part of the blood goes for purification through pulmonary artery, and left part of the blood goes to aorta for distribution. So that is why I have told you this is continuous. This process takes place continuously just for giving the blood, oxygenated blood, to throughout the body, and so that every cell can get oxygen, cook their food and release energy for their proper functioning. So you just see properly, in this heart you can see blood is coming twice. First from body to the right part of heart, and from left part of the heart to the body. Can you see this? So this is also known as movement of blood twice in the heart, is also known as double circulation. It is also known as double circulation. So this is all about the human circulatory system. I hope you people have understand well. If you have understand, then please write the comment and subscribe this for my next video. Thank you.